Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play Bond by Fate's Cursed Soulmates again. Last time we did only 3 routes. Hopefully we can do the rest today. Let's begin. And the game has multiple endings. To fully enjoy the game, please try at least 3 playthroughs with different selections. Just in case, would you like to change your name? No. Thank you. Please enjoy. You woke up with a start in the middle of the night. Darkness. Silence. Everything is as it should be. This is your room, as you always known it. What did you dream about to wake up like this? Probably a time loop, like Happy Death Day, Groundhog Day, Pig in the Poke. I feel like I've been the most particular dream. I've seen the most particular dream. You made a quick trip to the bathroom, splashed your face a couple times with water before going back to bed. After a major car accident, you thought life would never return to normal. It's like last time my car got an accident, air quotes on that, because the car was parked. The person who actually ran into ours when it was in the parking spot got more damage than us. Toyota, built to last. However, despite some residue aches and pains, it seems like the only real change was losing your means of comfortable transportation. Now you became accustomed to taking the train to and from work, smashed like a sardine in the morning and jostled by the crowds in the evening. That and ever since you woke up in the hospital after the accident, you start to see a red string connected by your pinky finger, winding off into the distance, leading to somewhere unknown. You still can't tell whether it's a blessing or ill omen, but you do feel excitement, anticipation, dread. We're gonna do excitement because that's what we're supposed to do. For ending 3, you heard the legend of the red string that connects soulmates, and your heart beats faster every time you think about it. Could the love of your life be on their side? On your time off, you try following the string to see where it leads, but you can never seem to reach the end. It's as if the universe is telling you it's not the right time yet. Still, you're filled with a small feeling of expectation when you look at the string. Just who is on their side? One other thing changes since the accident. A certain someone. I'm just gonna go, who is this? No response. How odd. You start to receive cryptic text from an unknown number. You try not to let it get to you, but a shiver runs down your spine, regardless. If this is a secret admirer, why don't they reveal themselves? Although their approach is wrong, you wouldn't mind meeting someone new. As various thoughts run through your head, the train finally screeches to a halt. Your fellow sardines begin spilling out on the platform, pushing you through the open doors, just a little too fast. Almost tripping over your own feet, you feel a string pull taut. Is our end of the string close? Yes. Distracted, you only just able to find your footing, when suddenly a shoulder rams into you. Oh, what the heck? Your arm hurts from the collision. A man with dyed hair and piercings, a sword on his back. You feel like you've seen this man before. Maybe more than once. Has this happened to you more than once? I feel like I saw this in a dream. You mutter and he nods wordlessly. It seems that there's now a note in your hand, which you can only assume he gave you. I could help. I swear I've received this note before. multiple times. The man pulls his hat down lower, in another nod before shiftily turning away and continuing the opposite direction. After a long day of being encouraged by your micromanaging boss, well, bosses are like that, followed by being pushed around the train station, you sincerely doubt your day could get any worse. But of course it could. The red string, which was taut just moments ago, has now somewhat become tangled amongst the feet of countless passerby. You didn't even know the string could get physically tangled like this. Luckily, a pair of strong arms catch you from behind.
Whoa there, you seemed a little unsteady on your feet.
A super handsome guy. You only seen men this good looking on TV. And he is good looking. But, we're gonna do the nicer route for him. One of the nicer routes. His hair is all white, but rather than make him look gold, it complements his frame. It complements and frames his porcelain-like face. Just like Gojo and Kakashi and, yeah, just those two. It's unfortunate that his expression is a little harsh, otherwise he might have looked even more like a doll. You also can't help but notice his adornments. Is that a Rolex? Surely it must be fake. You're not expert, but he appears to be decked out from head to toe with high quality brands or by bespoke products. But a lavender suit? Various thoughts flash through your head as his slender, planus-like fingers grip your shoulders gently but firmly. Your eyes are suddenly drawn to his your own hands. This red string is twisting, turning itself around, your fingers revealing itself in. Unbelievably, the shortened red string is now pulling you directly to this man. Is this fate or... You instinctively freeze just a moment before finding your words. The man still hasn't let go of you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You tastelessly brush a strand of hair behind your ear and give a charming smile. Wow, you're super handsome. I've only seen men as handsome as you on TV. The coy light in your eyes spark the kindling deep in this man's, and you both feel a little fire. You see him bite his lip, subconsciously or not. After a brief pause, you give what you think is a cute giggle. Thank you so much for catching me. The handsome stranger grins more genuinely this time. His defenses seem to come down for just a moment. You're welcome. As if coming to an agreement, the two of you examine each other without speaking, as if to size each other up. Seriously, thanks. I had a tough day. Some random butthole bumped into me, and things are just... Well, it's been a rough couple months. What's your name? I'd love to get to know you more. I mean, assuming you're not an axe murderer, lol. It's like, we know. I should have known the entire time. His eyes bulge out to the word axe murderer, but he quickly recovers and laughs. LOL. One can never be too careful of axe murderers these days. Nope. I've seen way too much. I've only seen Scream, but... I'm sure you're not one, right? You cock your head in a oblivious flirting manner and extend your hand. I'm Wyan. Nice to meet you. Asha. The pressure's all mine. He smiles and shakes your head with genuinely pleased look. Ashwa. Yes. You call out his name a couple times to remember it, but it seems to have much better effect than you anticipated. He stares at you like a puppy, in love, smitten. Oh, you feel that you might have an upper hand here. I'm seriously so grateful, Asha. You wonder if you should invite him to coffee. It's not often that you see a man of his level on the street. Even if it ends up going nowhere romantically, you'd think it might be worth getting to know this man as a friend. The wedge string seems to be curling around you, frowning, begging you to carry out your musings. Invite him to coffee? Yes. This is a little sudden, but could I treat you to some coffee? His eyes open wide. You could tell he definitely was expecting an invitation from you. Eve. Oh. He stutters for a moment, biting his own tongue. I'm not stuttering as much, but I stutter. Ah. You laugh as his dorky mistake. Is this man the clumsy type? He might just be a little cute. Oh no, are you okay? Not so subtly body touch. Not so subtle body touch. You put a hand on his shoulder and use the air to brush hair away from his face, getting a better view of his mouth. He's blushing. He likes you. You could already tell. Why you're so good at this suggestion thing? Because we're suggesting our Yandere soulmate. It feels like you're tapping into some unknown power you never knew you had until now. I'd like that very much. Entranced, he subconsciously offers his hand out to you. You take his hand and yours more smoothly, and two of you walk to the local coffee shop. Is he familiar with the neighborhood? Yeah, probably because he stalks us. Asha seems to know exactly where to take you. Tucked away in the winding alleyway, a cozy little caf beckons the two of you with warm light and the wafting fragrance of coffee beans. A welcome and somewhat out-of-place experience for this time of night. The two of you seat yourselves, and the waiter comes around to take your orders. I'm so glad you took the initiative this time. This time? It's nothing. He smiles extremely wide and reminds you of a crocodile. Readjusting his posture, he rests his chin on his hand and leans towards you, seeming to want to be even just a few centimeters closer than before. Under the table, his legs flirtatiously drift over to yours until they're almost intertwined with your own. Perhaps a little too much, too soon, cocky. He is, this one. Like Yoda. Although you give him a chiding side eye, you can't pull away. Instead, nudging your feet against his in little pulses. I'm Asha, you know, and we're actually soulmates. We've lived countless lives together, traveling countless planes, had children together, went childless by choice, then had children again. Remember the first time you kissed me during the Ming Dynasty? The sweetest kiss. It's like in the Ming Dynasty, though. The plum blossoms blooming around us in your father's courtyard. After that, every time the Meepo tried to feed me the soup of oblivion, I found my way around it. I knew I had to come back to you. I relied on the stream to find you. Soulmates. It just took me a little longer to find you than usual this time. He cracks a smile that seems heartbroken. But now I finally found you in this life. You keep slipping your drink and saying, But you fuzzily realize that the conversation has spiraled into really weird territory. Oh wow, the guy's actually a total whack job. But he's hot. But he's hot. What am I talking about? My standards are already pretty down low. As long as he doesn't chew up the couch at home and doesn't cost much to retain, I'm still down bad for this guy. What? We want like a werewolf? You know, Asha, I'd love to get to know you more.
What?
What do you say we do this again? I thought you'd never ask. You chuckle to yourself as you smoothly pay for both your drinks. Asha is too busy basking in joy to pick up on your swift movements. Smirking to yourself, you feel like you have this man in the bag. Or he has us in the bag. He sure is cute. I can work with this. I can work with crazy. You muse to it. But again, he is adorable. You muse to yourself as he belatedly realizes that you paid for both your drinks. Oh no, I was supposed to pay. How could you? Make it up to me next time. Anyways, it's getting late. Can I see you home? Sure. Despite any hesitations you might have, you find yourself agreeing to his request to walk you home. Along the way, Ashwa shoves both hands in his pockets and hums a little tune to himself, smiling all the way. Is this your imagination? The tune sounds ancient and somehow nostalgic, almost as if you heard it before. Oh, from a past life. Turning to face you again, he flashes you a worried smile. I'll message you later, my dear. Crap. It's now the middle of the night, but you find yourself a little hungry. Sparing yourself the eternal lecture on how you should try to cook more and eat healthier, you silently pull on your coat and get ready to go. You're still wearing pajama bombs, but you're pretty sure the convenience store boys have seen you in everything except your underwear. Day outfits, work outfits, pajamas, you name it. I feel like I wouldn't stop there so often if it wasn't so convenient. Har har. You laugh eternally at your lame pun as you start your late night trek to local 7-Eleven. After what feels like an eternity, you finally reach the convenience store by your apartment. I'm so tired, but I should really stop in and pick something up to eat. The fridge is empty. I knew I should have gone shopping instead of doom scrolling all Sunday. As you browse aisles mindlessly in search of a snack, you see a different type of snack. It's the guy who gave you his number in the subway station. What does he want from you? Is he interested in you? Yes. And protecting us? It doesn't seem like he's your stalker, but you can't know for sure. You find yourself in a stare down with him until he finally averts his eyes. This is going to get long. Is there somewhere private we could talk? We should probably talk to him anyway. Yes, he's still a little unsure about this man, but something about him intrigues you. About you intrigues him. What did he mean by I could help on the note he handed you? Against your better judgment, you decide to just take him to your apartment to chat. You never know where or when your stalker may be watching. If this man can really help, it should be worth the risk. I do worry about that sword. You figure if he does try to kill you with the sword, he'll have been just a few steps ahead of you whenever your stalker plans to do something. He'll have been just a few steps ahead of whatever your stalker plans to do with you. No way I'll hit 2 out of 2 for stalkers in one day, right? Yes. No, you nod seriously and motion for the man to follow you. My name's Sage, by the way. He takes off his hat, fiddling with the awkward silence for a moment. So, do you have any questions for me? Or I could start. Just let me know. Sure, I'll start. Who are you? I'm one of the guards of the afterlife, an agent of Minpo, the gods of oblivion. Gods of oblivion. I guard the line leading to the soul's soup of oblivion, which everyone must drink of before they reincarnate. An agent of a goddess. Right. He shrugs and looks at you, indicating that he's telling you the truth. Or at least what he believes to be the truth. Do you expect me to just believe that? It's up to you whether you believe it or not, but it doesn't change the fact that you're in danger. You have to agree with him here. Crazy or not, he may be of help. As you may have already known by now, Asha has been avoiding the soup and evading capture after death for millennia. I'm on a mission to apprehend him and make sure he drinks the soup this time. So, what do you do with that sword? As a guardian of the afterlife, I need to ensure that I complete my mission this time. When we attempt to capture in the past, Asha is widely obedient. And he can get violent when things don't go his way. So he doesn't comply. If he doesn't comply this time, I may be forced to take. He breathes for a moment before continuing drastic measures. More extreme measures. Why are you helping me? Why are you helping me? Everyone must drink the soup of oblivion. We are all equal before death. It's my job to assure he drinks it as well this time. After that, his mention of his past life will be completely wiped, and we can finally sever your connection with him at that time. You mean the red string? Precisely. What even is the red string, anyways? It's symbolic, metaphoric representation of your connection to your soulmate. For many, it's a blessing. Most people go through their entire lives without meeting their soulmate. But those who can see the red string can find their true partner in whatever life they are able to see it in. For others, like you in your case, it's a curse. No matter how far you are, he will always find you. As to why I want to help you, it's my duty. Right. Why is Asha obsessed with me? Asha's not a liar. He generally has been through many lives with you. He really is your soulmate, but the endless reincarnations have caused something in him to snap. Humans aren't meant to remember all their lives for all eternity. At a certain point, their minds are overloaded, and they finally drink the soup, or their existence is terminated. Erased from existence entirely. So, no more questions. I need a little time to go back to the afterlife and retrieve the small portion of... Okay, so what's the plan? I need a little time to go back to the afterlife and retrieve a small portion of the soup of oblivion. I have originally planned to arrest him, but after some failed attempts on my part, I think your assistance would be of great help. I ask you to message me when I'm ready for the soup. For here, when Asha asks to see you, offer him a drink. Try to distract him. I'll help you sever the red string after portion starts working. How will I know it's working? It will start with a headache, and then in theory, Asha would pass out, though some strong souls do not pass out right away. Do you have any other questions? No. So are you willing to help me with this plan? You'll be doing yourself a favor as well. After so many reincarnations, he's very, very dangerous. I'm sure you experienced his unhinged behavior at some extent by now. Yes. Also, I might be equally unhinged by now. Are you willing to help me with Sage's plan? You're crazy too. Get out. This one and that one. You're all crazy. Get out. You're lost. If you change your mind, text me. He leaves in a hurry, and you find yourself pondering the situation for a moment. As you stand there, contemplating everything that just happened. It was good to see you today. It must be Ashra. It's crazy. That crazy but hot guy. He may be insane, but my standards are pretty much through the roof for at this point. As long as I'm careful. Hi there. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for texting me back. You don't know how much this means to me. It's my pleasure. I really enjoyed our time today. Oh, you know you're texting a psycho, but you can't resist. The lure of a hot guy was too strong. The two of you start off with simple flirting via text, and then somehow end up in some pretty lewd territory. Babe, can I call you babe? Heck yeah, babe. Babe. You end up staying up way too late, but damn, you hadn't had this much action via text for a long time. Especially with someone so attractive. You decide to shower and get ready for bed. Regardless of what happened today, a corporal wage slave, you still need to... As a corporal wage slave, you still need to go into work the next day. And the day after. And the day after that. And the day even after that. Thinking about work and recent human interactions completely disappear from your mind as this inessential dread lures you into a restless sleep. Next week, new you. Or so you like to think, if it wasn't just the same thing, day in and day out. Day in and day out. Day in and day... You had a paper cut. We always get a paper cut when we're out. Did you have a paper cut last week? Or was it years ago? The days seem to be blending into each year. I had a work meeting to sting my finger. The train comes to a stop and you keep repeating several things in your head. You stoop down again and examine the first aid supplies again. Unlike last time, you didn't feel the presence of anyone behind you. He isn't here this time. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? Last time he was here. Or a couple times ago. Route 1 precisely. Now you sound crazy. Right as you're incredibly lost, a new sound grabs your attention. Why in? You spin around.
What's
I didn't think I would see you today. It's never a coincidence. I know you're stalking me. Again! Liar. He comes to see you every day. You look up at him. He's just as devilishly handsome as ever. You feel like the exact situation has happened before, multiple times. Just like this, you were looking for ointment. Wasn't that today, though? You can't remember this having happened in the past. You're pretty sure it's been years since you last had a paper cut. Why do you even eat this garbage? Garbage? You should come over to my place. I'll whip you up some Michelin triple star level stuff in minutes. You should come over to my place. I'll whip you up some Michelin triple star stuff in minutes. What? Then something about you being a chef in your past life? Yeah. Something like that. You trail off. Where is this coming from? This is only the second week since a man began full-fledged stalking you, but it already feels like you had this conversation at least 3 times. How do you know? Oh yeah, 3 times since we did it. We did 3 routes. Smart. How do you know? Are you starting to remember? Asha puts both hands over his mouth in shock. He looks like he's about to cry. Why in? Please tell me you remember. You snort and casually read the back of one of the ointments on sale. No antibiotic properties, darn. Oh no. Did you get hurt? You whip around as Asha swiftly grabs and pulls your wrist, inspecting your hands for damage. Did he know where you were injured ahead of time? Or was he just guessing? You know what's funny? Where I work, I would already have the bandage. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! You can't get hurt. Yeah, I would already have the bandage because we have them stocked. Your body's too precious. Every inch of you is my treasure. I'm not sure about that. In this life, in every life. Route 2 and 1 confirm that's not the case. He pauses.
I know I would give you the moon and the stars if I could. You just need to trust me.
I love his voice. His facial expression makes a jarring turn. He cracks his head to the side like a horror movie mannequin. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything was dislodged or broken in his neck, but the angle is still unnerving.
I need you not betray my trust.
About that, I might. In a couple of routes. Oh, chill out, you. You reach out your pointer finger and poke him in the forehead. It's solid 10 out of 10 poke. He flinches backward and blinks, snapping his head back into place. Take me to another date, and I'll tell you all about what just happened. At this, whenever he's going to say next seems to get caught in his throat. You're playing this. You're paying this time. I paid for your ice mocha, Americano last time. Do you think I would forget? Mr. Rolex. He smiled bewitchingly, teasing him. Hey, flustered, his hand grabbing your wrist transformed into a soft, pleasing handhold. Babe, you know I wanted to pay for you. And what does Rolex have to do with anything? Well, it's a pretty expensive watch. He gently plants a seductive kiss on your back of your palm. I'm never letting you pay for anything again. Sure. We're here. Well, here's your chance. Just what you asked for. He smiles and circles an arm around your waist. Let's get the paper cut of your bandage first. Yes, please. Your wish is my command, babe. Let me tell you about the life I became. Let me tell you about the life I became an award-winning Tisher. Did you know that you and I were actually on the Titanic? Did we die on the Titanic? What were the old couple? Billionaire, one of the billionaires and the wife that stayed on the ship. No, tell me about it. You gaze into our twinkling eyes, entranced. The convenience store boy looks even more disgusted and moves to kick you out of the store, but the two of you pay no mind as you waltz out the door. Exhausting week. I'm gonna headcanon. Is literally one the billionaire people that stayed on the ship. Think it was the guy owned Macy's. That's my headcanon. Another exhausting week. When was the last time you took PTO? I should have tried to finish my accident reputation faster. And yes, I studied a little bit of the Titanic. I have a book on it. After taking so much time off to recover from the accident, your month-long period of hospitalization, you feel guilty trying to submit time for mental health day. And it's because I'm a history major and it is kind of fascinating. Am I working myself to death? You murmur dramatically. But you know, you can keep going. It could be worse. Much, much worse. These days, the red string is tugging at you more and more urgently. Hey, babe. Hey, hot stuff. Babe. Aw. I love that sticker. That sticker set is so cute. You receive a gift. Click to download the cute, lovely cat sticker set. Oh my god, OMG! You didn't have to do that. It's my pleasure. Anything for you, my love. Aw. Thank you. LOL. Even started coming by your work. It seems he knows the CEO of your company. At this point, you didn't even question how or why. Your coworkers and office receptionists all assume you're dating. Why is everyone so quick to catch on? I understand, though. He is a looker. If anyone knew how crazy he was, though, would they still be interested? Some would. I mean, I would really kind of be interested. You giggle to yourself, imagining Jenny in marketing, finding out just how deep the Auschwitz iceberg goes. Jenny would make a YouTube video on the iceberg. I almost want to see it. But too bad. He's mine. You keep giggling. Did Auschwitz infect you with his insanity? Yes. Did you make it home safely? Yep. Babe. He's such a cute little cutie. LOL. After an exhausting day, you're finally home. Huh. You dance around in front of the fridge. You actually went grocery shopping over the weekend. Now you don't need to go to the grocery store, the convenience store. Astra drove you in his supercar. It felt a little extra being pulled up in the grocery store parking lot in a car worth multiple six figures, but you have to admit it was certainly novel. Babe, now he's here. Oshua, you look up and give him a hug, throwing your arms around his neck. He claims that genetics are luck of the draw, but he's reasonably tall in this life too. He laughs and puts an arm around you before setting down the bag of drinks he brought as offerings. I'm happy to see you too. You look into his eyes and can tell he means it. The two of you share a long, deep kiss before tumbling into the bed together. We forgot to eat. He caresses your palm and kisses his way up. I need to feed in a moment. After a while, as promised, you are feeding both spiritually and physically. He really meant by Michelin star, triple star level, as he claims. You giggle, thinking about how lucky you are. He may be crazy, but he seems to be equally crazy about you. You poke his head as he sleeps, and his face scrunches up like an adorable hamster. Soulmates, huh? It might not be so bad with you. You resolve yourself to keep the man on the leash. Luckily, you have the most convenient leash ever in the red string. Unbreakable, uncuttable, permanent. Also great for tracking. We're Yandere too. I'm yours, you whisper. And you're mine, Ashwa. You charge your phone and prepare to work the next day before pecking Ashwa on the cheek and settling into the blankets next to him. Tired from everything that transpired during the day, you lay on your bed, your head down to rest. Your dreams are filled twisting scenarios and haunting memories of getting lost in places that are almost nostalgic but are just a little off. And these memories of places you've been before, faintly you hear a masculine chuckle, comforting and sweet, tickling like gentle wind chimes, the rustling of soft fabrics, and the laughter of children, the earthly smell of fresh plowed fields, incest. Finally, everything fades to black in your dreams as well. Another tiring day of work, but you hum a little tune to yourself. Things have been looking up recently. If you're being honest with yourself, it's because you've been spending a lot of quality time with Ashla. After getting to know him better, you find that he's just as sweet as he is crazy. He showers you with flowers and gifts, always listening patiently to your thoughts and compliments, and is an incredibly good kisser. Not to mention gifted in bed. It's been several weeks of texting and a couple of dates here and there after work and on the weekends. You could even come to look forward to his various stories of your past lives together. Regardless of whether they're true or not, he's an excellent storyteller. And he always uses them to tie some additional romantic care for the present you. You look down to see a text from him. Can I come over? You want to see him desperately, but you also need to catch up on work. He always gives you a hard time when you bring work home, so you're reluctant to take him up tonight. There's a quarterly meeting for the board of directors coming up, and you, of all people, have been bestowed the privilege of presenting. Ashra has actually offered to take you in and pay all your bills if you're interested in living off him. But you like working, but you're waiting for him to put a ring on it first. You're going to make him take him up on the offer ASAP. Well, we're going to go with that route. And there's a excruciating day at the office, and you can't take up Ashra's offer any faster. A deck for a board? Huh. You actually put in 2 weeks' notice today, and are looking forward to sharing the good news with Ashra at home. Looking at his text again. Can I come over? Of course. I'll be right there, my love.
Babe.
I love you. I love you too. It takes a little time before the two of you get frisky in bed. Board presentations be damned.
Babe.
Ashwa, I asked you in every lifetime up to this point, except the ones where one of us died, or the ones where I killed you because you changed too much. But oh, forget about those ones for now. Will you marry me? Babe, of course. I knew you would say yes in this lifetime. Not like last time, no. Haha. He does this creepy grin again, muttering under his breath. Let's have a happy ever after in this life as well. You could tell he's crazy, but he's your crazy. You could tell he's a crazy person, but you know he's now your crazy person. He moves in with you, and you end up kissing, hugging, and doing a lot eventually. He poses, and you guys go on to have a great life with kids and good relationship at work, and with people around you. He still gets crazy eyes now and then, but you manage to tame the beast, at least in this life. When you die, you meet at the line to drink the soup of oblivion, and you both start running as a single. For now, now both of you will never forget again. Ending free, bound by fate, Bonnie and Clyde. So this time I'm gonna go politely excuse yourself. Although you enjoy the spontaneous date and sudden closeness, you realize that the man might be just a tad too unhinged for your taste. Decide that it would be better to excuse yourself as soon as possible. You usually move to pay for your own drink and bid Ashla farewell. Are you sure you can't stay longer? I'm sorry, I need to take care of a few more things for work tomorrow. Goodbye, Ashla. Good riddance, psycho. What a shame. Such a cute man. If only you could keep him. But you don't have the bandwidth to entertain someone so crazy right now. After what feels like an eternity, you finally reach the convenience store by your apartment. I'm so tired, but I should really stop in and pick something up to eat. The fridge is empty. I knew I should have gone shopping instead of Dome's going all Sunday. Should I be able to see Sage here at the convenience store on this day, at this time? Huh? Who's Sage? The piercing headache comes back in a split second before it disappears again. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting things? Because I'm remembering the time loop. Or are you actually remembering things? The red string shakes at you frantically. As you browse the aisles mindlessly in search of a snack, you see a different type of snack. Sage! Why in? So have you recognized Ricaserd cooperating with me? Well, I'm still not sure. Why? Because I'm just going to go one more time. Still? Are you sure this will work? I changed my mind. I don't want to go for the plan anymore. Because I'm going to see what happens. Are you sure? Okay, I know it's not much I can do and change your mind regardless. Oh, I still understand what you're coming from, but I want to go for Indians 8 and 9. 8, 9, and 12. If you happen to change your mind, text me. Got it. I'm gonna head home now. He nods in acknowledgement. You departure, as you rush to pay for your items and scurry home. I mean, last time we had the happy ending, flying back home. Your bed is calling your name. Without changing clothes, you collapse onto the covers to scroll your phone for a while to decompose. You crack open the convenience store bento and you purchase and start chowing down. Did your mother tell you not to eat while laying down? Nom nom nom. Like, just nom nom nom. And on the bed, gross. Don't judge me, self. As you unscrupulously chewing, it was so good seeing you today. You drop your chopsticks. It lands on the bed and leaves a little stain, but you have more porn things to address. Holy cow, Batman. It's that Asha guy. Again. He's texting me. How did he get my number? I should be surprised at this point. How'd you get my number? I have my ways. You can't run from me. We'll be together. We belong together. I really think you should open yourself up to the possibility of being with me. You won't know how good it is to be unless you try. I could show you what you want to see and take you where you want to be. Safe and sound? You know it? Oh, yeah, LOL. It's a song. That song is like a decade old now. Old like me. Wait, how old are you? Although he's query unhinged, you somehow enjoy texting with him. As long as he doesn't make things too unpleasant for you. You try to reason with yourself. But deep down, you can sense that he's hiding something dark. Very dark. I'll be okay. Right? You decide to shower and get ready for bed. Regardless of what happened today, as a corporal wage slave, you still need to go into work the next day, and the day after, and the day after that, and the day even after that. Thinking about work, your recent human interactions completely disappear from your mind as an existential dread lures you into a deep, restless sleep. New week, new you. Or you'd like to think it wasn't just the same thing day in and day out. Day in and out, day in and day. You have a paper cut. Did you have a paper cut last week? Or was it that years ago? The days seem to be blending into each other. I have a work meeting I had a work meeting that's stinging my finger. The train comes to a stop, and you keep repeating several things in your head. You stoop down again to examine the first aid supplies again. Unlike last time, you didn't feel the presence of anyone behind you. He isn't here this time. What the heck are you talking about? Last time he was here. Now you sound crazy. Right as you're incredibly lost, new sounds grab your attention. Why in? Why in? He's been around.
What a coincidence.
Yes, a very good coincidence. I didn't think I'll see you here today. Again. Liar. I'm here every day and you stalk me every day. He comes to see you every day. You look up at him. He's just as devilishly handsome as ever. You feel like the exact situation has happened before, multiple times. In fact, 4 times already. Just like this, you were looking for ointment. Wasn't that today, though? You can't remember this having happened in the past. You're pretty sure it's been years since you last had a paper cut. Why do you even eat this garbage? Garbage? You should come over to my place. I'll whip you up some Michelin triple star stuff in minutes. You should come over to my place. I'll whip you up some Michelin star triple star stuff in minutes. What? Then something about you being a chef in your past life. Yeah. Something like that. Like, I know everything you're going to say. You chill off. Where is this coming from? This is only a second week since the man began full-fledged stalking you, but it already feels like you had the exact conversation at least 4 times. I love that it counts how many routes we've gone through. How do you know? Are you starting to remember? Asha puts both hands on his mouth in shock. He looks like he's about to cry. Ryan, please tell me you remember. You snort, casually. Read the back of one of the ointments on sale. No antibiotic properties, darn. Oh no. Did you get hurt? You whip around as Asha swiftly grabs and pulls your wrist, inspecting your hand for damage. Did he know where you were injured ahead of time? Or was he just guessing? Oh, no. You can't get hurt. Your body's too precious. What the? Every inch of you is my treasure. I think the only time that was the case is ending 3 so far. In this life, in every life. He pauses. And maybe ending 5. Babe.
No, I would give you the moon and the stars if I could. You just need to trust me.
I look at it. He has a scar. I didn't even notice. His facial expression takes a jarring turn. I actually noticed, but I didn't. He cricks his head to the side like a horror movie mannequin. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything was dislodged or broken in his neck, but the angle is still unnerving.
And I need you to not betray my trust.
Not betray? Nice sprint and furtive. Do you really think I have not lived enough lifetimes to pick up on your ridicule for my grammar? Ridiculing you? You walk towards the counter, Asha in tow. I think you just take things way too personally. Do you know how many languages I speak? I speak them all. Quite impossible. All of them. Do you speak, like every single one of them? Because there's multiple languages. And does he speak alien, like alien languages? Maybe, yeah, my brain just going with Doctor Who moment. The convenience store clerk starts scanning your items, silently giving Asha the side eye. You try not to react, but the edges of your lips curl up at the sight of the clerk just calling out Asha's bullcrap. I don't give a crap about how many languages you speak. After paying for your items, you exit the convenience store. If he knows, I can't curse him out in German. Asha follows. Although you want to ignore him, he's not going away anytime soon. If you smoke, you would love to pull out a cigarette and start smoking to calm your nerves. But the cool protagonist of some gritty movie. But you don't smoke, so you just settle for digging around your plastic bag from the convenience store before finally deciding to speak. I definitely don't smoke because I have asthma. Sighing, you stare at him dead in the eyes. Ashwa, I get the red string thing. I get the soulmate thing. But why are you stalking me? Isn't there a better way? You're just torturing both of us like this. Then what would you have liked me to do? I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I couldn't find you. His expression is pleading, begging. He looks as if not being able to find you was the end of the world for him. I haven't had this much trouble finding you in forever. Every single lifetime up to this one. As long as I followed the red string, I could find you. I would literally follow you to the ends of the earth. In fact, I did once back in the day. But as soon as I opened my eyes in this life, I knew something was wrong. The red string is just sort of faded off after a certain point. I think someone's trying to help us. Like Sage, do you have any idea how terrified I was that I lost you forever? His eyes take you crazy white again. Although you're morbidly curious, you expect you let him ramble on too long already. As usual, I worked on building up my wealth, my prestige, preparing a house and home for you, for us. So you can perhaps imagine how much of a relief it was when I finally started seeing the other end of the string again. It must have been after my accident. Yes, exactly. I looked it up. As you know, I couldn't feel comfortable unless I knew everything about you in every lifetime. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, the accident and the recovery, especially without me. I'm here for you now. I'm ready to be with you. Forever. ... It's like, I don't understand. I don't keep you. You really don't know how to respond. He smirks. Take your time. Take your time. But not too much. I'm really tempted to start over. You have a sinking feeling that you don't want to know what he means by starting over. Oh, we don't. He takes the plastic bag from you and smoothly opens and applies the ointment and the band-aids to your finger in one fell swoop, even giving it a little blow at the end, as it blows away any pain. He seems to be experienced hand at these things. Sorry for not suspecting it first. I want to do it for you. Like always. He looks wistful, thinking of happier times you can't remember. Or so you expect. Did I already tell you I was a doctor before? It was after the a lifetime when our daughter died of the plague. Yeah, I think you might have told me about that at some point. A couple routes ago. Maybe. Engines ago. He gives you a hand, a gentle squeeze, before wheezing it repeatedly and taking a step back. Anyways, I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it at this for tonight. So I just want you to know.
Regardless of whatever you do, wherever you go, whoever you talk to.
Yeah, because you're stalking me? I know. You're Yandere, I know.
You are mine. And always will be.
You have to get in line with other Yanderes.
There is no such thing as escape. You will be with me. In life or death. I can make your life living hell or a heaven on earth. It's up to you to decide which one. But you must make your mind up I tire of waiting.
Oh, I'm already making my mind up of which ending I'm gonna take. Asha's words echo in your head as you stumble your way home. You can't even remember how you got back. By the time you came to your senses, you're already brushing your teeth in preparation for bed. What the heck was that all about? What is he demanding from you? What did he mean by no escape? And, starting over? And starting over? Can't be. What was he being serious? What the heck did they mean by starting over? Is he going to kill you if you take too long to decide whether you love him or not? Yes. But you just met a week ago, at least in this in this life. Crazy. You spit out the toothpaste foam, and everything melts into gray as you mentally prepare yourself for work the next day. Another exhausting week. When was the last time you took PTO? I should have tried to finish my accident reputation faster. After taking so much time off to recover from the accident, your month-long period of hospitalization, you feel guilty for trying to submit time for mental health day. And am I working myself to death? I'll say probably. You murmur dramatically. But you know you can't keep going. It could be worse. Much, much worse. These days, the red string is tugging at you more and more urgently. Have you made up your mind yet? He's still messaging you. Darn. He even started coming by your work. You made it clear to him that you are really, really uncomfortable with this, but he still shows up. Every time he does, the evil glow in his eye seems to get sharper and sharper. It seems he knows the CEO of your company. At this point in time, you don't even question how or why. At least you haven't been forced to go to company dinner with him as a guest or client. Your coworkers and office receptionists all assume you're dating. Gross. No way in heck I would ever date my stalker. Darn. Not even knowing what to say, you begin repaying yourself, both verbally and in your head. Your thoughts are going round and round, circling like a washing machine. Lion. A voice calls your attention. You spin around with a gasp. The train hasn't reached your stop yet, but it will soon. Sage! He smiles charmingly and shuffles closer until he's right next to you, body to body. This time, the train is packed. Unconsciously, you turn to face him. His face faces you at the same time, leaving the two of you chest to chest in the crowded train. Another passenger, struggling for space, presses you from behind, accidentally pushing your body deeper into Sage's. Aw, he's blushing. You both blush as things that normally shouldn't touch.
This is unexpected.
Yes. Are you still in my line from the first cycle? He returns a quiet chuckle. How many cycles has it been now? For me, it's been 4. But maybe my first with you? With me? He cocks an eyebrow. For me, Minnie. He looks tired. You're not sure how repeating the same day over and over again impacts mortals like him. Same day? It's not even like the Groundhog Day. It's literally multiple days in a row that we're just repeating. This reminds me of Pig and the Poke, though. The Supernatural episode. I love that episode. Then again, I love Supernatural. You're not sure how repeating the same day over and over again impacts immortals like him. But if anything, like how it affects humans, it must be soul-crushing. I never did ask. I get the whole thing about repeating lives, but why are we stuck in a time loop? Ah yes, time loop. An excellent trope. I love human media. It really saves me a lot of time explaining things. It's Groundhog Day. About that, I'm sorry. He coughs. That's actually my power. You! So you're the butthole. Shh. He shrugs you playfully within his index finger. I had to do it. This is the best chance to capture Oshawa that we had ever had. We, as a collective underworld? Yes, exactly. To be more precise? He looks away, looking guilty for a moment. Okay, so we have to do one where he takes the potion as the last one. He's part of my caseload. I was supposed to catch him in the 1800s, but I'm ashamed to say that he eluded me. More than once or twice. Multiple times. You're about to crack a joke about the no rest for the wicked, even in the underworld, but the phrase 1800 gave you a pause. 1800? Hey, wait a sec. Are you part of the 1850 incident? Asha asked. If I was mad about in cycle? Wait, I don't remember this. His lack of answer isn't an answer enough. Heard about that? One of these days, you really need an answer about what happened back then. I'll get this answer from him. The train is pulling up. Just stop. He's less insane. But Sage circles his arm around your waist, umbrellously.
Won't you ride the train with me a little longer? We can pretend you missed your stop today, due to the crowds.
You wing your forehead into his shoulder. In acquaintance. Was he acting so close all of a sudden? Is it just his instinct to protect you as a guard of the afterlife? And more importantly, do you feel the same about him? You can't tell if you're also just finding comfort in the perceived safety he provides. You don't know what or how much Oshawa can perceive through the red string alone. But in Sage's arms, you feel safe and hidden. I should have the sip of oblivion soon. He murmurs by your ear.
Message me tonight.
You nod. After passing a few stops in Sage's arms, you finally disembark. Now that you're on your own again, you start to feel antsy. You worry about Oshawa discovering your little meeting with Sage on the whole walk home. Did you have fun on your little date? Don't think I'm on to you. I know everything about you. Creepy much? It's for your own good. I just want to protect you. You will learn to appreciate me more. My love. You roll your eyes. Good Lord. After an exhausting day, you finally home. You dance around in front of the fridge. You actually went grocery shopping on the weekend. Now you don't need to go to the convenience store. But how will you meet up with... Once again, the stabbing headache rears its ugly head for a moment. Sage. Asha insisted on escorting you around the grocery store, but you managed to throw him off your trail. Life with a stalker is hard. Oh yeah, should I text Sage? Maybe later. Maybe I'll text him later. Tired from everything that transpired during the day, you lay your head down to rest. Your dreams are filled with twisted scenarios and haunting memories of getting lost in places that are almost nostalgic, but a little off. From far, you can hear a warped male voice laughing, but you can't tell where it's coming from. Muffled sounds of old-timey automobiles and sound of many footsteps on cobblestone. Flashes of people in Victorian-style clothing, blue and white, covering in disfurfing rapidity before your eyes. Red. Then someone in your arms, but you can't tell what color their hair or eyes are under all the blood. Finally, everything fades to black in your dreams as well. Another tiring day of work. It's been several weeks since your first encounter with Oshawa. You've been waking up in cold sweat these days because he's making his attempt more and more obvious. It started small, but things have been escalating more and more as these days pass. First your work, then all of your outings. Despite your best efforts, he managed to barge his way into all aspects of your life. You've been gathering enough evidence to report to the police, but now that there are so many outsiders have witnessed you together, you fear it may be treated as a domestic dispute versus an actual crime. If you take it to the authorities at this stage, they won't do anything about it. That night after work, he texted you. We need to be together. There's no reason for you to keep rejecting me like this. Everything I do is for you. Why, Ian? Why don't you understand? Can we just be friends? I don't want to be friends. I want to be lovers again yesterday. We need to go back to the way things were. We need to make things right. This isn't the way that someone who loves another person would act. Shut up. I need to see you in person. Fine. I knew you'd come to your senses. Wait for me. I'm coming. Oh God, he's coming. What do I do? What do I do? Run from the house. You can't stay here. Before your brain comprehends what is happening, your feet had already carried you out the door. Cell phone be damned, as long as he can't catch you. After sprinting at your top speed for several minutes, you somehow find yourself at the station. Panting, you slow down, stopping for a moment to catch your breath. What do you think you're doing? How did he get here so quickly? You left before him, and you thought that you ran straight here, though you didn't have a destination in mind when you left. Probably because you first met him here, that'll be where he went. Your darn work commute led you here subconsciously. But somehow he still beat you to it. Stay away from me, you psycho. There's no one here but the two of us, my love. My love. This is it. There really is no one here in the subway station except the two of you now. There's no station master office nearby. There's a station master office nearby where a station master should be on duty at this time. But for some reason, it looks like the lights are off and the office is closed. There is a moment of reckoning. How will you face him? Stall him. Just as you were thinking about how to stall Oshua, with a incredible timing, a train just pulls into the station. It seems to be all empty, but it could be your chance. Crap! Get on the train. With no other options, you bolt for the train doors. You press the emergency button and run towards the head of the train, praying it would be manned. Perhaps disliking the fuss, or maybe enjoying the chase. For some reason, Oshua didn't follow. You gone away, but you know there's no returning to your normal life. You running from him, constantly taking trains, never settling down. You ask yourself, is it worth it? Every time that you settle down in a town, you feel a string tug. He knows where you are, he just doesn't bother to come after you yet. After decades of running and living as a squatter, burning through fake credit cards and IDs at the end of your short life, you start to question yourself. Was it worth it to get away from him? Your answer is ending on the run. Ending and on the run. Push him off the station platform. You tussle with Oshua, trying to wrestle him towards the subway tracks. But Oshua is at least 40 pounds heavier than you, and all muscle under that darn suit jacket. From a distance, you hear a train rapidly approaching, sounding off the alarm. But it's coming too fast. Your body's already half tilted off the platform. You're falling. Ending 12. You fell off the station platform and get hit by the train.
No! I guess I should probably jump off too. Sort of about the same age.
Ashra seems extremely upset and anguished, but you know he'll be fine at the end of the day. After all, he'll be seeing you again in your next life. But as for you, this is where you return to dust, at least in this form of your consciousness. Ending 12. Oops. Grab what you can find. Grab a weapon you can find. You urge footsteps pounding as he climbs up the stairs. There's a chance it's not him, but your sixth sense tells you is. Finding no suitable weapons, you perhaps not brave enough to grab a knife, you find yourself holding the red string. Oh, I'm just gonna grab the knife. At least my inner ghost face. Holding it taut like a panda lyre, you ready yourself. He's here, but you somewhat prepared. This time, you're the one choking him. You successfully drain him of energy, but you realize that you don't have the strength to keep the stranglehold on him like this. He seems to have some supernatural willpower, but which won't allow him to pass out, despite being almost completely out of oxygen. Feeling your arms finally fully sapped of your power, you decide to make a run for it. After splaying at your top speed for several minutes, you somehow find yourself in the station. Panting, you slow down, trying for just a moment to catch your breath. What do you think you're doing? How did he get here so quickly? You left before him, and you thought that he ran straight here. You thought you didn't have a destination in mind when you left. Your darn work commute led you here subconsciously. But somehow, he still beat you to it. How the heck are you still here? How the heck are you still this fast? He tilts his head in almost an inhumane angle and gives you the crazy eyes. Stay away from me, you psycho. There's no one here but the two of us, my love. My love. This is it. There's really no one here in the subway station except the two of you now. There's a station master office nearby, but the station master where the station master should be on duty at this time. But for some reason, it looks like the lights are off and the office is closed. This is a moment of reckoning. How do you face him? Push him off the station. You tussle with Ashla, trying to wrestle him towards the edge of the platform. Although you're no physical match for him, it seems that your strangling earlier was somehow effective in tiring him out. In the distance, you both hear the train from horn honking, approaching closer and closer at top speed. You need to do a lot of explaining to the cops, but from the CCTV footage, years of investigations and court hearings, they determined you were not in the wrong. It was self-defense. You started an advocacy group of victims of stalking and left your mark in history as a humanitarian after that experience. Ending 9. Meh, he's kind of deserved it. So I'm going to end it here for today. If you like my content, please subscribe, like, help out, and comment down below. See you guys next time.